What is up, guys? Sardo back again, also known as the Black Gentleman. And today I am doing a review for Kukinski, if I'm saying it right. Kukinski. This is DX9's version of Dead End. And as you can see, the box looks very awesome. And in fact, I have purchased all of DX9's Sunicons, with the exception of Drag Strip, because he hasn't come out yet. Hopefully this year, you know, fingers crossed. But yeah, this box is really awesome. Something to look at. It says digital XL9 toys D15. So DX9 stands for digital XL9. Very interesting, because this is one of the first figures I ever had from them. So it's good to know. Also, which I have to try to get my best Mafia voice. Give me a chance to recruit some new men. So yeah, all the boxes have cool little quotes from different I guess mobsters. I believe this one is based on a hitman known as Iceman, I believe. But anyway, looking at the side, get a little, nothing much there. The back gets schematics for the figure. Flip it back around. It says, "You can't like a man. Inner dream, eternal hobby." Nice, nice. And side, not much there. The accessories are pretty sparse, but you do get this gun. There's no paint at all. But it's a nice scope, I think. And you can fold this piece back to have it some type of car, which I'll show here shortly. Also, you do, not doo-doo. You do get a card, which is pretty standard for third-party figures. You get fit your Dead End. On the very back, you see all the stats. Has to be some Japanese, can't read that. But if you can, you are awesome. Also get the instruction manual, which is okay. It's not the worst, not the best. But you know, it starts you off, you know, fairly simple stuff. It gets kind of confusing around certain areas, especially with the back of the wheels, which gave me a quiet time. Also the very back, get some art for the figure itself. And that's about it. Oh, also you get to see how it becomes the arm for Minosaur, or I should say armor. It's not really an arm at all, but hey, that's G1, right? All right, now for the figure itself. There you go. Because what this very lack of accessory is not much to really show you guys, so I can just go ahead and jump to the figure now. As you can see, looks pretty awesome. I took the liberty to add an Enewtabie symbol to the front, which is I think pretty G1 accurate, not mistaken. Got translucent plastic for the car itself for here on one of the windows. For the front, back, and top. I don't know if the back is translucent or just paint. I think it's translucent plastic too. So translucent all around. This is, in my opinion, this is pretty G1 accurate of Dead End's alt mode, which is a I'm not sure what kind of Porsche, but also Porsche. It's pretty accurate. You know, a hatchback style. Very nice. Even the tail lights are translucent plastic, including the fronts here. It's very nice. I think there's more translucent plastic here. I think they paint the sides for the caution light, so I believe that's actually paint. The alt mode itself, I honestly can't tell you if this is paint or not. I think it might be paint. I want to say it is, because if you look really closely, I don't know what comes through on the camera, but you can kind of see a little bit of fleck on the plastic, so I'm assuming this is paint. But it does look nice. The wheels are painted nice silver. I prefer these to actually be like a die cast wheel, but it's just plain plastic, because you can kind of see on the other side where it's just plain old white plastic. But you know, it looks good on first glance. Tires are rubber, which is good. One more cool thing, it's part of transformation, but versus the vehicle itself, you can open these up. I kind of have a time getting them, so I pull by rearview mirror. But if you know, don't be me, because I'll probably end up breaking these. Hope not, but just kind of give it a little tug. There we go. Open up the front doors, which I think is a nice touch. Although part of transformation, still pretty cool. And I think I better stop pulling that. Remind me to get my special, get these doors open. I think that looks nice, honestly. Of course, it's tight inside, a lot of transforming robot parts, so you can't fit anything in there. But it's still cool that you can open the doors. And which I found with all the car bots, the doors can open. So it's all in all, very nice trick. If you bring the gun back in, you can use it in right here, and you can plug it on either right here or right here, whichever's your preference. I've never been one to I think on guns on my silicons, but you know, it's storage. What can I say? Also, I wasn't shocked to find, because I've been keeping up on these guys. These car modes are actually a great deal larger than the normal MP carbide. Just for instance, let me grab. Let's see, who's it gonna be? I know. MP Wheeljack. As you see, he's honestly not too much smaller. I guess maybe the other silicons were dwarfing me more. But then again, given that dead end is a Porsche, Porsches are normally smaller vehicles. Let me put the camera up just a little taste. There we go. So you can get a little feel for it. Yeah, he's a good deal bigger. I think a Porsche should be smaller. But tell you what, let's bring in another silicon, shall we? Let's bring in my second favorite, Wild Rider. And yes, he is getting reviewed well. But let's see, let's compare how they look together. Let's see, dead end compare with Wild Rider. Okay, not too bad. I'm still always believe a Porsche should be smaller, but yeah, overall they're just really bigger car modes. Robot modes will also pretty much increase in size. Get him out of here. Well, that's about all I got to say about the alt mode. I mean, you know, it looks good, looks the part. It rolls the way it should. So nothing more to do to really get the thing transform. And here he is, all transformed as promised. And yeah, he looks, in terms of looks, he looks really good. I mean, this is the day from G1 in my opinion. As stated before, it is taller. Like I said, the car mode, the bot mode is significantly taller. And I'm gonna bring in a comparison here. First, let's just get a good look at the silhouette. So I think it looks really good. Now, when you turn to the side, he hasn't been eating the best, you know. Things are a little tight in the dead end household. Sacrifice had to be made, you know. He had to make sure the kids ate first. But but yeah, I mean, it's still good. And as always, you know, I had to get things a good solid plus when they have an ab crunch, and this man has an ab crunch. Matter of fact, let's see how far it goes now. I mean, I was gonna fall over. Oh, no, he's holding it. I mean, he can do that. That's awesome. And it's mostly because he does separate to become an arm. It goes back too. Yeah, it's like a little clip here that you just slide. I'm not gonna do it here. I'll do it when I go to combine mode, which is gonna be a while. Yeah, when I do the combine mode, you can just slide this part out. It's pretty cool. But yeah. And speaking of this back here, and all up in here, this is kind of a negative for me, and I'm also gonna get out of the way now. This thing is very light, and, you know, it's supposed to be MP, but it's really light. Some hollows in there, like here, the feet here. I mean, I can put my whole finger in there. I mean, it's kind of Hasbro Combiner Wars type stuff, and, you know, for this figure's price point, kind of sucks, but it does look good. It looks the part. Now, going back to the head, it's got some nice paint here on the face. It's kind of a bright, kind of penny bronze color. Looks really good. Visor's got a nice purple, really nice actually. The chest is, man, very G1. Gray paint here, a little darker gray, almost gunmetal, not quite. Light gray, more white here, all white. This is all paint. Everything else is basically what you see from the car mode. The plastic is kind of a hit and miss in certain areas, like kind of like here in the knee area, like kind of swirly plastic, which I'm not mad at it, but, you know, it's not, it doesn't really carry over to the whole bot. Like, it's kind of swirly plastic here, not so much here. So I don't know. It's like different plastic quality, different areas. That's kind of weird to me too. But, you know, that's why I want to point certain things out. As for articulation, the head has a full. Full 360. It was about that far comfortably, and I guess because of backpack here. But I guess it's overall, that's more enough. Not really go. You really don't need to go for 360, I suppose. Can go down that far, up that far. So it's pretty good on up. Can do for a little bit more down. As for the arms, they can go all the way up, mostly because of transformation. But you gotta watch out for this piece right here. So just be mindful of that. And you can get it, and there we go, all the way up. And you can get a 360 pretty well. Bend it all the way out. Elbow swivel, no, arm swivel at the bicep, full 360 there. Elbow bend, see, I think it's double. Yep, double bend, that's pretty good. Hand, get full 360. As you can see, opens up here. Get the trigger finger movement. And other three are like all one pin. The thumb can also move, which is good. That's pretty cool actually. And the hand can get a 360 there. And it's got a little bit of wiggle in there, which I like. Same other side as far as the arm goes. And say back to the legs. You move the skirt out of the way. You can kick up that far, which is good. Knee bend, you know. Looks like it would have a double knee bend, but it doesn't. I mean, you kind of get this little motion here. So good do the transformation, but no double knee bend. As far as legs go back, he can go all the way back. So he can, if he had double knee bend, he could just about kick his own ass. If you're into that kind of thing. As far as the spread goes, it kicks out that far out. So you can go full trowel, show everybody's business. As for the toes, he has a ball. Which is, I point this out too actually. Right here, I don't come across a lot of negatives on this thing, but trust me, I want everybody to know what to get into. But right here, the ball joint, right here, opening the foot. You can wiggle a toe, but I think for a quote unquote MP figure, that should be a whole lot cleaner. I mean, this is kind of like a, it's kind of like a bigger version of a chug kind of me. I mean, it really is with the weight and everything. No real ratchets. I'm not sure about that too. There's no real ratchets in this thing. It's mostly friction based, and it's holding strong. It is, like even the legs, whatnot. It's holding, but I just feel like it. I don't know. It's just missing some things. And it may be for the combined mode. I don't know. But moving on, like with the toe here, it's the same way. Go that far out, far in. So far as poses goes, posability is good. I mean, the fact that it has to out crunch that level, my God. I mean, I said, all my little criticisms of this figure, that air crunch is epic. As far as weapon, let's bring that back in. You can hold it, just pull this part down. And it's kind of, now this is MP right here, the little clip here goes into either hand. Let's just go ahead and do this hand over here. Get my spudger. Makes it a little easier, just pop it open. Like I said, any hand will do, but I prefer it to be in his hand. So he holds it very good. Not much as you want him to. Alright. Here we go. Man, I really love the air crunch. I didn't know how. I really didn't experiment. I knew it goes down that far. That's awesome. Alright. Now, let me go ahead and bring in some guys for comparison. Comparisons here is with a very standard MP side swipe. So you can see that this guy is huge. I mean, this is so out of scale, it's not even funny. But it didn't bother me that much, honestly. Because I know that he's basically this big just so the combiner can, basically get over it. And I'm okay with that as far as size goes. Even though this scale is probably not right. But I guess one could say that maybe the MP guard pots are too small. Maybe they should be bigger. I don't know. And here's a G Creations Rebel, Enewtabie Prowl. And you can kind of see how it looks. I know damn well he probably shouldn't be bigger than Prowl, especially Enewtabie Prowl. But yeah. So like I said, as far as the scale goes, man, you gotta search your own soul for that. But overall, I'm fine with this. In fact, let's slide Prowl out of the way. Let's keep it G1 for this. Let's bring in MP10, so that's how that scale works. And yeah, he probably shouldn't be as tall. I mean, he's not taller than Big 10, of course, but I don't know. I mean, it's I don't hate it. It's cool. But yeah, let me go ahead and get down to my final thoughts. All right, for my final thought, where to begin? Before I say this, I like this figure. I actually like it a lot, but I still have to be critical of it because, you know, it's kind of like I guess a self-appointed job, you know, being a reviewer of things. And even though I like it, I still gotta point out its shortcomings, and it has a lot. Like I said before, it's an MP, and it's got, to me, probably one too many hollow spots, especially in the feet. I mean, I kind of forget the back a little bit because that air crunch is just everything. But the feet are like a big time negative for me. No, because except for the very visible ball on camera, the very visible ball joints on the limited feet, straight hollowness right in here. It just seems kind of combiner warsy. You know, it's just a really big negative. But ultimately, that's the only negative that's the biggest negative I do have. I think the paint it has is good. The work, the body itself is good. And so for the silhouette is nice. I mean, in fact, I can give him this kind of a almost kind of anime character pose on the legs pushing out, chest, I mean the gut pushed in. That's very anime type pose, and I dig that. But it's just the fact that it's really light too. God, I feel like I got so many negatives. But except for maybe a lot of this stuff was sacrifice for the combined mode. That could be it. And if that's the case, I can live with that. For the price point goes, I think the price point is okay. It's priced, I think, more like a cheaper MMC reformat figure. So I guess the price point kind of fits what you get with it in terms of the negatives that I have. Him being skinny doesn't really bother me at all. Because for the posability outweighs that to me. I love that part. But I just feel like enough things should have been corrected, especially the hollowness and whatnot, and the open balls from the feet. You know, for MP. If it wasn't MP, it wouldn't bother me. But with all that said, I think if you're in for the set, I mean, this is like their last. This is their latest release. I'm just kind of reviewing them backwards. So, you know, you're already in, so, you know, you're going to buy it regardless. And I'm not mad that I bought it, because this combined mode looks going to be pretty cool. But, yeah, if you're in for it, pick it up. If you're not in for, if you haven't chosen a Minosaur set to go with, and you want a Minosaur, if anything, I say you should maybe go ahead and wait. I know X-Trace Moss trailer is around the corner, I guess. And if you want to go super high end, I guess go with Fan Toys. But that combined mode, who knows how it's going to be? I mean, we really don't know. But the figures look nice, so there's that. But yeah, except for if you're in for set, pick it up. If not, wait, see what happens later down the road. But I enjoy it. I'll give it that. So before I get out of here, I gotta rep my peeps. You know, my fellow rejecticons. If you're not checking them out, you are missing out. They put out quality content. And it's awesome. I would say they post probably on the regular, probably at least once a week, if not more. So if you're not watching, you're missing out. I'll have the link down here below, so check them all out. Also, if you haven't, please subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. Trying to get to 500 before the end of the year. Who knows when I make it? Doesn't really matter. I'm having fun. If you're having fun. Oh, and one more other thing. My buddy Kato from rejecticons. I think he is in on the set as well, at least the first two, so he's gonna be doing reviews on them. At least Montana. At the time of making this video, I think his Montana review, which is their breakdown, should be getting posted. So check that out, because I am too. Because I haven't reviewed Montana yet. I have it, but I haven't reviewed it. So I look forward to hearing his thoughts on it. So until next time, this has been the Sardo, also known as the Black Gentleman. I hate doing God work reviewing these figures. Till next time, peace out.